Utah trailing here. Stockton outside. Here's Barry, guarded by Jordan. 11 feet away, off the left rim and out. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Jordan. Here is Armstrong. And here's Kukoc. He's covered by Stockton.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Bulls making a change here. Pass to Malone. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Longley. Now Pippen. And here is Jordan. And that one's good.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When a big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Utah with the ball. 6-point game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Number 10.
And here's Stockton. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Stockton. Number 78. Longley grabs the miss. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to Russell. Number 78, guarded by Jordan.
Ostertag.
And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here we go.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Number 78. And some very quick points for him on that possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Kukoc. Longley. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Malone. And here are the Jazz now. They trail by 7. Malone right side. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Jordan. He's guarded by Russell.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Now, here is Russell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Stockton. Pass to Russell. Now here's Stockton. He's covered by Armstrong. Number 78. His three-pointer's off the mark. Back to Jordan. Kukoc with it. With the lead pass. And they're running. Number 78. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Stockton. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. Michael Jordan on the wing. That is good.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Now here's Stockton. Back to Russell. And he gets it to go.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Jordan. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Back to Russell. Into Karl Malone. Here's Pippen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And the Jazz making a change here. Now Stockton.
Defensive foul. Number 10. That's his first personal foul.
Tipped away.
Defensive foul.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
And Stockton drops them both.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
Here is Armstrong. Pass to Kukoc. Pippen. Hands it from downtown. Number 95. He's covered by Armstrong. Now the Bulls with it. And Jordan gets it to go. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Pass to Stockton.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Ostertag. Covered by Longley. Outside for Stockton. Outside Pippen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And here comes Stockton. Launches a three. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part.
The Pistons trailing. And here's Dumars. There's the pick. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Houston. That three off the mark. Here's Jordan. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Pass to Harper. And he gets the bucket.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now the Pistons with it. It's back to Hill. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside Jordan. Rebound by the Pistons. Pass to Dumars.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Now here's Pippen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Detroit with the ball, trailing by 13. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Back to Dumars. Houston trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Jordan.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Clarkson, tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now, here's Dumars. It's back to Hill. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Pippen. Here's Wenningson. He's guarded by Hill. It's deflected. Right side Hill. With the second effort. Here's Wenningson. Now here's Jordan. Back to Pippen. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And the Bulls making a change here. On defense, the Pistons. It's a 13-point game. Here's Simpkins. Back to Kukoc. Three-pointer. Good.
There's been some slippage defensively here in the second half, Kevin. I mean, I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they've given up some easy baskets here.
Detroit with the ball. And he gets it to go. And so here is Chicago. Back to Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Simpkins. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Bushler. The wing jumper off target. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Back to Kukoc. Houston. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
Here's Bushler. The three-pointer off the mark. Houston battles through traffic and lays it in. Kerr with it. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Bushler. Purdue. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. On the free throw, no good. Now Dumars. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Hunter. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Now here's Rodman. Here is Purdue. Baseline jumper. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Here's Dumars. Pass to Mill. Dumars. The lead now cut to single digits. Chicago leading. Back to Jordan. Here is Purdue. Covered by Dumars. That's good. Back to Ratliff. And he gets it to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here is Purdue. Back to Jordan. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dumars with it. Pass to Mill. And here is Hill. Dumars with it. Guarded by Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Pippen with the steal. Makes the lead pass. Kerr. Here's Jordan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Jordan no good on the free throw. Houston. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. At one point they led by 16. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now, here's Dumars, defended by Kerr. Can they get it? The Pistons rebound. Pass to Dumars. Houston. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the Pistons with possession. They trail by 16.
Number 91, Houston.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Wenningson. Outside Jordan. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now the Pistons with it. It's a 14-point game. Here's Hill. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Pass to Dumars. Now here is Hill. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when a shot goes up.
Houston. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Rodman. Goes up on the wing. Pass to Dumars. Houston. The shot misses, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside for Jordan. And that one's good. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Mill, guarded by Jordan. Pass to Mill. Here's Dumars. From downtown, Thorpe. And finally they hit one. Chicago calls timeout. Now the Bulls with it. At one point they led by 16. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here is Hill. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Now here's Dumars. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Houston.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Back to Kerr.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Mill. Chicago grabs the miss. To the inside. Wennington with the bucket. And Detroit has possession. Trailing by 13. Fires from deep. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Outside Pippen. Pass to Kerr. Inside. They swipe it. Puts up a 3. That's good.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. He's scoring with a lot of confidence now. Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Pass to Rodman. Over Hill, and the Bulls with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now, here's Dumars. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Here's Rodman. The 3-ball. The shot's good from Jordan. So it's Detroit now. It's a 10-point game. Thorpe, that's good. Here's Wennington. Houston, defended by Kerr.
Houston.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kerr.
the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Pass to Mill. Puts up the baby hook. No luck. Here's Kerr off the mark. And so it's Chicago winning this one.